Hello everybody, welcome back to Screenstars and welcome to another First Impressions video. Today I'm taking a look at Food Truck Simulator. This came out very recently on the PlayStation, and luckily for me I was actually sent a code for this one. Now I've been wanting to actually get some gameplay of this up over the last couple of days, but you may or you may not know, I've had some internet issues, so I have been offline for a couple of days. But I have to say, I've been playing this game now for a couple of days. I can give you some decent impressions of it, and I will try and get a full review up for you guys as soon as possible. Now, what is Food Truck Simulator? Well, it's exactly what it sounds like. Have you ever wanted to run your own burger van, as we call them in the UK? Well, you can with this game. So you basically start off as a lowly business empire. You choose your truck. It's all broken down, really. There's not a lot of equipment in that works. Just your grill and your fridge, really. Not a great deal else. You've got a little bit of money to start off. You head out into the city, drive to certain locations, and you can't access, number one, all of the city to start with, and all of the kind of pitching positions to start with. There's only certain places you're allowed to kind of sell early on in the game. So you've got to get supplies, so you've got to head off to the supermarket, kind of get your supplies, and then you find a location where you can park up, and then you basically start serving your customers. And they come to the counter. They'll tell you what they want. There's like a bag goes on the counter and it tells you exactly what they want. And early on, it's only really burgers that you can do, and like bacon burgers and tomato burgers and all that kind of stuff. Because you've kind of limited to what you can do. So you'll fulfill their orders. You'll have to cook it. You'll have to construct the burger. You'll have to put it in like a burger box and then put it in the bag for them to take away. If they're happy, if you do it in good time, they'll be a happy customer. But also you might get a decent tip as well. If you get it wrong, or you kind of take far too long to serve them, then they won't be happy, sort of thing, and you won't get much in the way of a tip. There's loads of other things you need to do in your van. You can customize it. There's all sorts of little things hidden around the map where you can kind of customize your van. Where you've got to kind of find these things hidden. You've got to kind of buy gas bottles in order to kind of, be able to get the grill and stuff to work. And then as you progress through the game, as you make more money, as you kind of gain levels, you get access to other pieces of equipment like fryers and saucers and a whole array of other stuff in order to kind of really develop your menu in your burger van, or your food truck, as this calls them. And it's really not much more complex than that, really. Now, if you like these kind of simulators, if you've played like, what is it? Gas simulator, what is it? A gas station simulator, whatever it's called. A game that I did review on this channel, and things like that. If you like them kind of simulators, then you're probably going to get a bit of a kick out of this game. It's really chill. There's a little bit of pressure in regards to your cooking, because you've got to kind of put your meat on the grills. You've got to specifically, if they ask for a specific thing, then you've got to kind of get the menu just right, or get the ingredients just right. If they ask for a specific type of burger, if you've got it on your menu, it might be like medium rare. So you've got to make sure you cook it just right. They don't want it burnt, sort of thing, but some of them might. They will kind of give you specific instructions of what they want, and if you nail that, they'll give you a pretty decent tip here. And that's kind of how you make your money. And then you've got to kind of go and resupply yourself, and as you gain your levels, kind of increase your equipment. So you can fully customize, as I said, your truck. When you first start the game, it's just a plain truck, but fairly quickly you're able to kind of get signs on the truck, like burger van, all that kind of stuff. So different kind of notifications on there to let everyone know what you're selling. Don't expect GTA when you're driving this thing. It's like driving a brick, I'm not going to lie. The physics aren't brilliant, and as you can see, it's not exactly what you would describe as a pretty game. But a lot of these simulator type games, the whole gaming loop is not designed around prettiness. It's kind of designed around like it's really addictive gameplay loop. And that's exactly what this game has. It does have a very, very addictive gameplay loop. I've always liked these type of cooking games. It can be a lot of fun to play. Downsides, it's a bit clunky. And the loading screens, because this is a PlayStation 4 game. I think I'm not. I've just realised. Did I say at the beginning that this is PlayStation 5? If I did, I'm an imbecile. It's not. It's PlayStation 4. And this thing has got loading screens like you wouldn't believe. I've edited the loading screens down in this gameplay by about 60 seconds or so. When you're used to playing PS5 games and then you kind of go back to a PS4 game with like these really arduous loading screens, it really does stand out. But from my perspective, yeah, I'm fairly patient at the end of the day, and it doesn't really bother me that much. But just be aware when you go into it. So just remember that this game is not a pretty game. It's a fairly clunky game, but it's also a pretty decent, fun experience so far. So yeah, I'm going to put a bit more time into this, guys. I mean, it is what it is. You can kind of guess and see what it is from what it's kind of given us here. It's nothing overly special or anything, but it is exactly what it says on the tin. It's a food truck simulator, and you're either into that sort of thing or you're not. It's not an expensive game. I think it's around $15.99 in the UK, something like that. You're not really going to be massively out of pocket, and I think that's a pretty decent price point for a game like this, if I'm being honest. So yeah, guys, I will try and get a review up for you guys as quickly as possible. You've got about another 20 minutes or so of gameplay to check out if you're still interested in seeing how it plays, how the cooking works, all that kind of stuff. And I will catch you for more reviews and content on the channel very, very soon.
Luciano says, "Buon appetito." Thank you. Here you go. Hope you come back.
Great.
Here you go, please.
I'm not gonna pay a dime for this.
Here you go. Hope you come back. Whew, what a
Just
busy
as
day.
I wanted.
Bye.
Just as I wanted.
See you later. Bye. See you later. Bye.
What is wrong with you?
Need to hurry up. Okay, time to water the beast. Hello, Clara.
Hi, kid. Nice to see you. See you later.